Hello everybody, RexTempus Time Traveler here, coming at you with another episode of Planet Coaster. And this particular episode, I'm going to be over here doing it. Oh my. I didn't realize there's a little shop
You're being
around
joined
over
by
here.
TobsterDolphin.
TobsterDolphin!
TobsterDolphin.
Yes. Sorry, I got really distracted because it's like, oh no, this shop has no way for people to get to it. There we go.
They can just walk on the grass. They can just think outside the box.
They really can't, actually. Alright, now here's sort of a, was it like a little person that somebody can meet? Don't go anywhere! They will come here! You're supposed to... Alright, so obviously we need some way to get people to come here. We got the trains, tracks, and everything. Let's see, can we put like a building to make this like kind of decorative? Now what you can do is like you go to these blueprints, you could just start typing in like Western and we get something. So let's see, Hotel Shell. So it's not even actually a hotel. Gambling Den, the abandoned church, small Western building, the Western Undertakers. I feel like that might be sending the wrong message, but how about we'll just start with these small... No. The bigger... That's not even that bigger. And... yeah, I'm going to do the church. We're going to put the church in here. How's that look? Kind of like a fun way to greet people. Make it say like, oh, you're in a western town. So,
Yeah,
all right.
You're in a western town. Now go to church.
That's right. Exactly. Oh, Western Sheriff's Building. Yeah, we definitely want that. Make people think, oh, you're safe when you're here. Position vacant. Alright, so now one of the things I was talking about with TobsterDolphin between the videos was that, one, I have a lot of room to work with because I could go like all the way down over to here. And two, there's actually a lot of pre-made coasters with a very Western theme to them. So I figure, why not take advantage of something like the Cortez? Look at this when it finally starts to appear. Hold on. Ah, here we go. I mean, just look at it. Just all looks Western, doesn't it? It's one of those where you kind of like ride up and circle around and ride back down. So the main thing I got to do is try to figure out where I want to put it. Obviously, I do not want it so that
In the desert.
the stagecoaches. Now, speaking of the desert,
Can you actually do terrain stuff with the desert?
well, look. See, I can like try to paint the ground to let's see. We got grass, we got rock. Unfortunately, we don't have sand, but if I wanted to, I could make it all look like this or some of this kind of rock. So, I mean, there is a way to kind of make it look at least a little bit more deserty. But, you know... I mean,
that's unfit. That's unfortunate that you can't do sand.
I know, but oh well. So, but yeah, we can do that kind of after the fact. So, yeah. Like I said, we can get some of these rides in there, and then the main thing is kind of figuring out where you want them to be. Like, yeah, and some of these, the name just kind of says Western, like, well, not, maybe the Serpentine a little bit. The Tornado! I mean, that's kind of a Western-y kind of a name, and it's all...
Kind of.
Wooden?
I think the Dust Bowl would be better.
Oh, Dust Bowl's actually not Western, it's,
Yeah, Midwest.
Yeah. But yeah, we can, put this in here and we can actually have it kind of go around the train track. Or wait, can we do that? That would be awesome if the train had to actually go through the
Yeah, I wonder if you could. I bet you could.
Yeah, there's probably some way to align it that it will, but these things can actually be a little bit on the tricky side sometimes, trying to line things up perfectly. Like right there, if I put it that way, the train has to go under those parts. So
that's also kind of cool.
Yeah. So let's see. So apparently that's the only possible alignment that will work. Or something similar to that. So, and look, in fact, here comes the train right now. Don't mind us, we're just building a track around you. Okay, so we will put this in right here. Okay, so as always, we have to put our entrance somewhere. We'll put it over here. Oh, wait, do they already have entrances and exits? They actually do, don't they? So now all I gotta do is connect my paths. So let's start with the regular path to get you out. Which, you know, there we go. And we'll just, as always, make it very straightforward, just right to the track.
Yeah.
And
No weird twisted turns.
no, I don't know if this will work, but I just feel compelled to try this. Have this kind of twist down. I don't know if this will work or not, but no, okay, it won't. I thought maybe I could twist it like it was a
like a straw.
tornado.
Oh.
So now we will mark this as... Oh, we always have to test it. Even though they gave it to us, we actually have to test it. So let's
Yeah.
get on the...
Wow, that sounds like a your job sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like, did you really give us a broken roller coaster? That sounds...
Well, I guess transportation you always have to test, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Up. And one of the things I thought made this, you know, seem kind of Western, aside from the name Tornado, which, you know, there's a lot of tornadoes in like Oklahoma, Texas, things like that, is just the sort of wooden nature of the roller coaster, because, you know, that just seems like something they would build a roller coaster with back then.
Yeah, if they had roller coasters in Western time.
Well, I imagine if they had the technology, they this is the kind of thing they would have wanted to build with it.
I think that gets rid of the whole Western part, though.
Oh. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay. And here we go. Around, and I guess one of the reasons I include is, one, for people who just don't know how to figure out the controls or don't want to take the time. And also that way people can be like, oh, you know, you can do yours like this if you want. You know, and I think some of these actually are from, you know, some, if not all of them, are from actual amusement parks. So, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Whee! Put your hands in the air.
Don't go for that.
Why would it matter if we put our hands in the air or not?
Because it's dangerous.
Okay. Alright, and I think this is now back at the entrance. So, yeah. Okay. And there we go. Alright, so that one's open. So hopefully, achievement unlocked. Hang time. What? You! What are you doing? You were...
nothing.
Okay, oh look, here comes some people. Wait, why did they turn around? Where were you going? Did you like get off the train track and then just leave to walk up this entire path?
People are dumb in this game.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, let's try some other tracks. There's one that I saw it and just instantly looked like the Wrangler. I think this is it. Yeah, see, doesn't it just look like the Wild West? Looks like antlers or something sticking up, so
The dead, always that dead, what was it? I forget what it's called. Dead cactus heads. Yeah, that's it.
okay. So what do you think? Should we put it over here on this side of the track?
Yeah.
Okay. And the next question is, can we?
Yes.
And also, how do we get to the entrance from where we're at?
Yes.
Or the exit point? So now, once again, we have to test this out. Make sure that we didn't buy a defective roller coaster. No! I do not want to edit the track. I'm trying to test it. Okay, here we go. Whee! Oh, whoops.
How do you think they tested? Did they put dummies in it? I meant like in real life. Did they put dummies in it or bricks? Because I always want them to put like giant anvils, just so that way when I put my weight on it, there's no risk of it falling.
That I do not know. Okay, so this just kind of goes up and back a few times. I wonder how they actually make these, like, if they have the tools that we can make something similar to that. If it would say, like, oh, I rock back and forth a couple of times, and then, you know, I stop. Whee! Bonk. Oh, that's it. Okay. What else shall we put around here? And of course, you know, like you can always put like other little bits of scenery in here too. Like, let's see, what do we have? Not as airlock. That does not seem like the right kind of thing. But maybe there is a cactus. Here we go. I could put this one in there. Okay, perfect. That's all we needed. That's the only decoration we needed. Alright, so probably what I should actually have is a walkway that actually connects over to here and can reach some of these things. But let's put in another ride. Oh, whoops. Wait, do we have any actually smaller rides that in some way seem Western? I don't know that we do.
Cowboy hat.
There's not a cowboy hat. Any sun flare, sundial. None of these really say, oh, Wild West. I mean, at least this one, the Whirligig, seemed like pirate. So we can't really use any of these things, per se. But, so that's why we're going to focus mostly on these things. Oh, the quick draw. Let's take a look at that. That's supposed to be like an interactive right around. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, so this one was actually like, you had to download it, but it was free. And it's like, why not just give it to people, you know? Also, where's the entrance to this thing? Oh, that must be it right there. The station thing. Okay, so... Alright, so let's turn this in such a way that... how about that? You ride through, and apparently you're supposed to shoot things as you go by, so... and again, you know, with the Wild West, I was thinking, oh, I can't actually shoot. I thought I could, but no. At least I haven't figured out any way to do it. But yeah, you gotta imagine that. Oh, so many things to shoot. Blam, 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 blam. Okay, sorry. Oh, we're hovering. Ah!
What?
I've got to fix that. Look, this place is hovering slightly above the ground.
Oh my gosh, I hate that.
No, alright, so
like, why didn't you just apply gravity?
So unfortunately this means that I think I have to demolish every edit. No, I want to edit building, move. No, I don't want to. Ah, stop it!
Could you just at least raise the terrain?
Oh yeah, well,
like,
I don't know, because
raise it slightly by one, and then, you know, maybe I'll have some buildings being swallowed a little bit, but that looks more realistic than it being floating.
Yeah. But you see, okay, I guess maybe it might work, but sometimes, like, as it gets close to some of these things, like, oh, well, you know, we really can't have these things hover, so, alright. Just those little details, like, oh, I can't just let this, get by. But, like, see, the path is not actually being moved at all. Okay. And then, yeah, if we paint the whole thing with... Wait, no, was this rock, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Probably isn't a bad idea to kind of combine some of these. And this will help to say, like, oh, this is the Wild West land, and if it's not painted this color, then it must be something else. So, yeah, there's this one over here. So I think if we can put it... probably not trying to share space with the other one. That just doesn't seem like it would work out very well. I suppose one thing I have to do is look at this and say, is it actually touching the ground? Okay. Well, there's your lesson today. Make sure it's actually touching the ground.
Make sure your gravity's working.
Yes, exactly. Nothing worse than going to an amusement park with, you know, terrible gravity, so... There we go. Now I gotta figure out where actually is the entrance to this place. How do I get on? Oh.
Let me
It's
on.
actually over here. How is this gonna work? I love how I was like, oh, you want me to feed back into there? It's like, no. Wait a second. Is that still dummies riding on this thing? Ah!
Stupid idiot.
I want to mark the whole thing as open. I want people to start coming. See, here come some people now. Go ride some rides. There's a lot of them. Wow, this is just going to get very weird. So I think I'm going to have to shorten up the length so that, like, each little step I can do kind of manually.
Oh, that's gonna...
So going through a pole, not a problem. Going through under a track, big problem. Alright, so...
Yeah, we got some of the best scientists working on this game.
Okay, there we go. They just took out the support pole. No problem. Better make sure you get onto the right ride here. We got a few of them all on top of each other. Well, unfortunately, this ride is going to be not handicap accessible, I guess. I literally have to be, like, very super careful about this. Wherever this ride is, I wonder how they actually do get people, like, on it. Because I'm guessing this isn't it, but oh well.
Advertisements and discounts.
Ah. What, if you can get on it, you get to ride a discount or something?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, see, the Wild West is now becoming alive. Wait. Anyway. And there we go, and we all know what comes next. Trying to convince the ride that we are testing what we want to test. Is this really it? Okay, I was about to say, this is the least exciting ride. Oh, look, you can see the little sky tower there in the distance. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, one nice view while you're going up.
Yep. And, of course, you got the roller coaster over there, so yeah, you can look at that. You can look at this nice guy with the bottle head. You can look at this and say, oh, I'm about to be there. Ah! Up around and in a loop, and then you go back up. And I actually did go on a ride like this in real life, now that I really think about it.
How was it?
Kind of crazy like this. It wasn't Western themed, so that threw me a little bit. But yeah, they pull you back, you go spinning around, you get to the end, and I mean, yeah, you've had the loop in the exact same place. So
it's just using your memory.
A little bit. Quit invading my memory, or whatever. Oh yeah, wow, we're getting lots of business over here. So I guess the next thing to do is make sure that I have everything everybody is going to want. So what do I have? I have old time slushy. Oh wait, are there more vendors over here? Ah,
what are you doing over there?
I don't know. I didn't realize this was like a complete 360 sort of a thing. But all right, let's we'll get this working a little bit. And all right, I can make my length a little bit longer now. And wait a second. There's also one over here.
They're enjoying the amusement park.
Apparently.
Get back
now
to work.
Gotta put some vendors over there too, because apparently they didn't know to show up here and start working. This is the only shop I've seen, I think, that had like things like this on every single side. So, unfortunately, because of how I place it, I can't really put a path around this way. So, but yeah, and let's see, maybe some more buildings around, like, what do we have? The horse vetting place. We'll put that over here to help fill some space. That'll be kind of good.
Oh, what about Carousel?
What about it? What, because they ride horses?
Yeah, at a Carousel.
Alright. Let me find a nice carousel. The Charoplane doesn't quite seem to do it. How about the Venetian Carousel? Well, there are horses pulling these sleighs. I don't know, but I guess we can put it in here. As soon as we figure out where it'll actually fit. What the? Where am I at? You know, I'm going to put this one over here, maybe. That'll be nice. Entrance will go here. Exit over here, and some paths.
Too bad it's not a Western type of carousel, but it'll do. What's your most popular ride?
That I don't know. Okay. No, it's not going to make me test this one, is it? Open. There we go. Alright, so... yeah, I might do some more stuff in a later episode, but... wow, holy cow. Lots of people coming here for this now. I might actually need to change the path to make it actually even longer, possibly. But no, like, they're hitting all the rides pretty equally, so this area has turned out to be a success so far. I'll probably put around some more scenery, possibly in between, and obviously paint the ground a little bit more. But I do want to say thank you guys for watching this episode of Planet Coaster. And we will see you next time. Bye!
Bye!